Hey y'all, what's up? I decided I was gonna make a video because I was searching around on the internet and I was having trouble finding any info on this guitar myself, so I thought, maybe it'd be helpful to others if you had a video to watch to kind of inform you about a 1999 Gibson Les Paul Studio. Alright, so here it is. So yeah, I was searching around on Kijiji in my home city. I saw this guitar come up for quite a surprising price, I'd say, considering it's a Gibson Les Paul, like, real one. So they're asking for $550 Canadian, which is dirt cheap in the U.S. I wondered why would anyone sell their Gibson Les Paul for $550. Well, turns out it had a bit of a neck break, but I looked at it quite thoroughly. Not sure you can see it. It's I've never even seen such a tiny neck break, and it's been repaired pretty well. So I thought, it's worth a try. Worth a, cheap buy to get my hands on a Gibson Les Paul. So I actually even talked him down about $100. So yeah, I got like a Gibson Les Paul Studio for 450 Canadian, which is like just over 300 US, I think. So yeah, obviously needs quite a lot of work to make it gig worthy, because that's what this is going to be used for. It's supposedly like my main guitar for live. Yeah, so I'll start off with any modifications I've already done, as well as what I intend to do once all my parts and stuff arrive. Alright, so first thing I did when I got it, I noticed the back of the neck was a little sticky. Not even so much just the finish, it was also just like, I don't know what this guy's hands were like. It was kind of just gross. So I didn't want to worry about cleaning that much. I wanted like a smoother playability anyway. So I just went in there and sanded it all down. It's nice and smooth. I polished it up afterwards. There's a little nick on there, but like I don't really mind. It's pretty beaten up in general. Lots of just like dings and stuff. But I like that. It's gonna get bruised and battered on the road. So why complain now? Other than that, the bridge stop bar was anchored down way too low, so it had this terrible angle over the bridge saddles where it's definitely in contact. I just fixed that up a little bit. Did like a minor setup just for now. The frets definitely needed some work, so I just did it myself. Just some minor dressing. Took the edges off, and it's pretty playable now. Yeah, one of the big things that I just did was actually just replace the nut with a Graphtec Tusk XL nut. Much better than the original one, because for some reason this guy had drilled it or sanded down like a giant gap in the E-string. I don't know why, but it was unreasonably deep. So I knew I needed to change it out. So I did, and it wasn't too hard. It was my first time changing any nut on any guitar. And that's kind of the point of this video. Like, I'm not a modder at all. I have experience, but I'm not like a tech guy. Like, I just kind of did this just because I felt like it. So I took the nut out. It took a lot of sanding to get to the right height, but it was pretty cool because it's just like a drop in. Yeah. So I'll move on to, oh wait, one more thing. This is key because you don't want to drop this thing again and break the neck. I got some Schaller strap locks in there. Keeps it nice and tight. And get yourself a really thick leather strap, and you won't feel that like aching back Les Paul feel as often. I kind of got used to it after, standing and playing for half an hour, 45 minutes. Yeah. So, on to modifications. I will be cleaning the fretboard, of course. It was not in a smoke-free environment, unfortunately. So, kind of like smelled a little gross when I was pulling it out. Yeah, but that's not too hard. I've done that before. Just take a little razor, scrape off a little of the gunk, then use some lemon oil, polish that shit up. Then for tuning stability, because that is a huge importance if you're going to be playing live, I ordered myself a String Butler string tree, which is basically this little bracket. You'll see it once I'm done the modifications. That goes across here in like a V shape, an upside down V, and it locks into your like a tuning pegs, and has these rollers that center the strings, so when they come through the nut, they're nice and straight. No odd break angles, especially on the D and the G string. so that helps with tuning stability quite a bit from what I've seen in demos as well. I'm gonna put new tuners on these as well because for some reason these ones are really, even though they're Grovers, they get like stuck. They really just haven't been taken care of too well, kind of tarnished and everything. So I'm gonna pull those out, put in some nice, I think I have Clousons, I just found them lying around, locking tuners. So that, plus a string butler, plus a new nut, this thing will stay in tune, for sure. That was crucial because obviously like I don't want this thing going out of tune on stage, and that's like, that was a big killer for me when I was trying to get into the Les Paul game. I just wouldn't stay in tune, so. And the last thing that I plan to do is, oh no, two more things. I like this 490T pickup, it's great. Sounds really good, sounds tight enough for use, like you could probably get away with using this live, whatever, studio. Sounds good, but I prefer the sound of the 57 Classics. And I found one online just conveniently, really good price, like 120 Canadian, when it's usually like, you go like 160 Canadian plus tax to get at a shop. So I saved like 40% on that. And it just has like more of the sound I'm looking for. You'll hear in the demo I'll do before and after, of course. So you get just like a full spec'd out comparison. And then the last thing is just a personal preference. I like guitars with like binding. There's no binding on this guitar technically, but there is a maple cap. So if you just take a razor, and I'm obviously going to tape off the rest of it, you can just kind of go around and expose the maple cap, and it looks kind of like a faux binding. So I think it'll look pretty cool after that. I'll give you a playing test of before and after, and I'll just show you all the modifications when they're done. Cool, thank you.